All right. Start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect, which are scattered throughout all the earth. Okay. We back with this lesson on Colossians, the 3rd chapter. We left off on verse 6. So what we're gonna do is read 3 and 1 through 7, and then we'll start back at 7 with the breakdown.
So this is Colossians chapter 3, verse 1. If ye then be risen with Mashiach, seek those things which are above, where Mashiach sitteth on the right hand of Yahweh. Set your affections on things above, not on things on the earth. For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Mashiach in Yahweh. When Mashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry. For which things sake the wrath of Yahweh cometh on the children of disobedience.
Right. And that's what that verse 6, it nail in the coffin, man. It said, for which things sake the wrath of the Most High cometh on the children of disobedience. Okay? So if you don't mortify your members and stop doing all these things, you can expect the wrath of the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to come upon you, man.
Right. And it's a majority of Israel, in the times we're living in right now, are gonna be, put to death.
Yep.
It's gonna be a lot of Israelites that die,
Yeah. And it's already begun. Because the Lord said he was gonna start at his house first. That's why you're seeing a lot of these cats that fell out getting put to death or being tormented like terribly. Like old boy, a barber ball falling off the damn with a 5-story building or something, from committing adultery. Hey man, the Most High is not playing no games, man.
Yeah.
Old CeeLo Goody, he got all jacked up, man.
What's the most recent one?
Oh, the two dudes that got killed by Esau. I can't remember where they was from or whatever, but I watched the clip maybe about a week ago or so, But Jake is getting jacked up, man.
Con. Want me to read?
Go on.
Okay, this verse 7. So Colossians 3 and 7. In the which ye also walked sometime when ye lived in them. Mm-hmm. But now ye also put off all these, anger, wrath.
Anger, man. You can't, look, a brother might offend you or,
right.
It is what it is, but you got to take that to that brother and y'all got to hash that out, man. You can't just walk around being angry at a brother in your mind and, you out there, you doing the work falsely, man. Y'all got to hash that out. You can't be, bruh. That's like me being mad at Yahweh Shai. Oh, Yahweh Shai stepped on my toe.
Yeah.
Now you got a grudge against the Lord. Hey, man, we all members in this body. That means we all one, man.
That's it.
So you can't, anger, man, you can't hold no anger, man. You got to let that shit go. And whatever a cat, Salaki, whatever a brother done in the past, he repented and ask for forgiveness, you forgive him like the scriptures say, and that's the end of that shit, man. Don't be holding something over a brother's head, man. We done had that shit where the cat will hold something over a brother's head from the time he came in the camp up until the present time, man. You can't do that. You gotta let the anger go, man. Go ahead,
wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth.
Yep.
Lie not one to another.
No lying, man. Be honest with your brothers, man.
Right.
You ain't supposed to, man, look, if you tell me a story today Next week, I expect for that story to be the same next week, man.
Right.
No lying, man. You can't be lying to your brother. That's in the
Right.
law.
Or saying one thing to your brother, but in your mind you think it's something completely different. Whatever the case may be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You might feel a particular way about something. You know, you can have a disagreement with a brother. You know? Or you can be telling a brother, hey, everything all good. You know?
Right.
Ain't no, you know, you shalom, you salute.
But you got malice in your heart.
But you got, you know,
anger.
You walking around with anger.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that's lying.
This this in the law, this Leviticus 19:11, it says, "Ye shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie one to another." And that's, you know, just plain simple, cut and dry, man. No, man, be a brother to your brother, man. The way you want him to be with you, be that way with him. Now that's on him. If he don't deal right with you, that's on him. But you do what you supposed to do. And don't take, so-and-so did this last week, so why not? No, that's not mortifying your members, man.
No, that's being like the evils. You know, we supposed to represent righteousness, you know, on the planet Earth. And hey, them brothers in Dallas, man, them brothers did a beautiful lesson, man. Like, it was, you know, I think they did a live show today, but the previous live show, when they went into the two lines of Enoch, you know, one line of Enoch come out of Seth, and when the other line of Enoch come out of the line of Cain.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And Seth came, you know, in the stead of Abel.
Right.
You know? And that's what he said. I forget, was it Enoch or Lamech? But basically, not to go into the story, they said, well, look, Cain got away. The Most High said, you know, he did wrong. He killed his brother, and he gonna get to kill her, and can't nobody get revenge on Cain. So he said, if Cain can get it, you know,
why not me?
You know, I can get it 70 times, I think it's 70 times 7. You know?
That's not the mentality to have.
You know?
You do what you supposed to do, man. The Most High gonna take care of everything else. Didn't the Lord say vengeance is His?
Just bringing another Salakia, bro.
Come on, go ahead.
Like bringing another man into your judgment. You know what?
Right.
The issue is that you got with a brother.
I done went out. I committed adultery. Well, it was a cat that committed adultery. Blah, blah. You know, whatever, man. Whatever the transgression may be. Such and such stole something a couple of years back. You know, he nothing happened. He didn't get no suspension. He just got talked to.
Right.
That don't justify you going stealing something, man. That don't give you justification to go out and do the same shit, man. Excuse my English, you know. But yeah, come on, that's
all right. This verse, going back to verse 9, Colossians 3:9, lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him, where there is neither Greek nor Jew, circumcision nor uncircumcision, barbarian, Scythian, bond nor free, but Mashiach is all and in all. Put on therefore as the elect of Yahweh, holy and beloved, bowels of mercy, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering, forbearing one another, and forgiving one another.
Back here in verse 11, it says, where there is neither Greek nor Jew, circumcision nor uncircumcision, barbarian, Scythian, bond nor free, but Yahweh Shai is all and in all. And it says, put on therefore as the elect of the Most High. Who are the elect, man? Now you know by reading that next verse that the verse before it couldn't possibly be talking about heathens, man. Because the elect of the Most High are Israelites, man.
That's right.
And a matter of fact, I'm gonna read this real quick. This is First Peter. Yeah, Con. You got one?
Yeah.
Go ahead with yours.
It's Isaiah chapter 45, verse 4. For Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel mine elect, I have even called thee by my name, I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me.
That's it.
You know? And we didn't know in this incarnation, we didn't know Yahweh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't know who we were.
Right.
We didn't know nothing about Yahweh Shai.
Right.
You know, we knew about Caesar Borgia.
Go on.
Allah. Just getting raised up as a mama's boy.
Yeah.
Go to school. Make sure you get your degree. Because if you didn't get a diploma, you really wasn't looked at in high esteem in either your family.
Nope.
You know, but that's all BS.
Right.
Everything you went through, that old indoctrination from first grade all the way to the 12th, Esau beating the poison down your brain. You know?
But don't blame the white man now.
Yeah, we can't.
Stop blaming the white man.
Stop blaming the white man. It's not his fault, huh?
You guys are out of your damn minds, man. Of course we're gonna blame the white man, man.
Right, they worked on us, man. They worked on us, experimented on us, on the nation of Israel.
This whole corporation is one big experiment, man.
Yep.
Who run this corporation?
Who props this corporation up? Israel.
That's it. We the hamster in the wheel, man.
There would be no America if you take Israel. If you just extract the Israelites out of America,
It's over.
America done.
No.
You know.
Where we was at?
Verse 13.
12? Oh, 13. Okay, come on.
Okay, so this Colossians 3 and 13. Forbearing one another and forgiving one another, if any man have a quarrel against any, even as Yahweh Shai forgave you, so also do ye. And above all these things, put on charity, which is the bond of perfectness, and let the peace of Yahweh rule in your hearts, to the which also ye are called in one body, and be ye thankful.
And be ye thankful. But back up a little bit, it said, and above all things, put on charity, man. What is charity? Hey, you look that word up real quick, just real. Because you got to keep in mind, we talking about brothers in the brotherhood in the body of Yahweh Shai, man. We not talking about just a bunch of cats just linked up
getting
and
together.
shit. Yeah.
A bunch of cats just getting together. Kicking it.
Come on. This ain't the Israelite crew. You know, we just get together, we Israelites, while we together and, we kick it. That's not what this is about, man. This ain't something we chose, we're going to be Israelites for a period of time, whatever. This the thing to do. Oh, shit, I'm hearing about Israel. So let's do the Israelite thing for a while. No.
Nah, really got to believe in the words that's written in this book.
Yes.
The things that are written in the Bible, you got to believe that they're going to happen. Believe in the prophecies.
Yes. Believe that there is a higher power named Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai. That you are Israelite. That the Israelites are his chosen seed, man. That it, like the brother said, everything that's contained in these books are true, man. Without a doubt.
Okay, I got the word.
Come on.
So this is for the word charity in Colossians
3 and what, 13? No, 14, Salaki.
Yeah, 3 and 14. Okay, so for that I'll let
Strong's G26 Agape. Agape.
Okay, so it says affection, goodwill, love, benevolence, benevolence, brotherly love, love feast. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, man. Treating your brother with kindness, man. With the love and kindness of his words, man.
Affection.
Well, affection, man.
The scripture talk about natural affection, man.
Right,
you know?
right, bro. You just naturally affectionate to your brother, man. The way you want this man to treat you, you treat that man.
You want him to treat you according to the law.
Yes.
Justice. You want that man to be just with you.
Don't sleep with my woman. Don't steal my dog.
Don't lie to me.
Don't lie to me. Good Lord, don't lie to me, bro. That's one of the worst things, man. Lying to your brother, man. Don't do that shit, man. All that's gonna do is cause a bunch of shit from that point all the way until the shit get handled.
And we ain't talking about, certain things. You might talk to your brother, like, hey, where you at? You might be dealing with a female.
You just don't want to say
you
it.
in an undisclosed, what's it called?
Yeah,
you in an undisclosed location. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm handling something right now. You
don't have to get
understood
specific,
that
right.
I ain't, it ain't no it ain't nothing serious right now.
Right.
But if it's like something serious, then you gotta come drive what you're doing, and
The brothers told me you was 40 minutes late to camp. What happened? Oh no, I was on time. I was just standing around the corner, tying my shoes. Whatever, man. Just don't lie, man. Don't lie. The Most High already know. So who you fooling?
I'm gonna be running late to camp. I'm caught up in traffic.
Meanwhile, you just now getting out the shower because you've been laying up on your old lady. Don't do it. Because what's going to happen is the Most High going to get you for it, man. And you don't want to get caught up in no bullshit.
And Jake do these things, man.
Yes, sir.
We talking about Jake. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Come from the supplanter.
Right.
Jake would tell you something, man.
Hey.
And then it don't be what's really in what he's thinking about, what's in his mind.
It don't be 100.
Shit.
So be charitable, man. Treat your brother with charity, man. Love and kindness, according to what this word say, man. That's how you treat your brother, man.
Yep.
Where we at?
Verse 14.
Come on.
It says, and above all these things, put on charity, which is the bond of perfectness, and
perfectness. That's what make you perfect. The bond of perfectness, man. Go ahead.
And let the peace of Yahweh rule in your hearts, to the which also ye are called in one body.
One body.
And be ye thankful.
And be ye thankful, man. Man, hey, every day you get up, you should be thanking the Most High that you even, for one, just getting up. For knowing the truth, being a man,
having a brotherhood, man. Because that's really the support system.
Yeah,
that's really the only support. I mean, we have the source is the truth, and we are dwelling in this truth. It's good to know you got a brother that you can depend on.
Gone. This brother hit me earlier when I was on my way over here. And he was just like, man, just to have these conversations, just to have somebody to talk to, I can't call nobody I knew in the world and vent.
Right.
What the hell I'm gonna tell, bro? Them niggas will be asking me how to get some grass and roll up, man.
Right.
Or telling me some shit about going mess with some man's woman, man.
It's nothing but some wickedness. All the things that we read in this verse about putting that old man off.
Communication.
I mean, growing up in whatever facet of society you grew up in, whether you were so-called in the hood or the ghetto, or you grew up in some brothers grew up in the country, some brothers grew up in a suburbs, some whatever, bro. But we've been all over the place on how we've been raised here in Babylon, man. Babylon the Great, And think back on, man, it's complete madness, man. Sitting around all day doing nothing with your life. talking about things that have nothing to do with salvation, nothing to do with life, nothing to do with anything righteous, you know?
But the new Madden come out next month. I'm gonna get something that match my J's. Go ahead, bro.
All right, this is verse 16. Let the word of Yahushua dwell in you richly in all wisdom, teaching and admonishing one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing with grace in your hearts to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Con. Hey, it says, let it dwell in you richly. In all wisdom, richly, man. Not just a little bit, you know, Jake, get a little bit and be complacent. No, man, let it dwell richly within you.
You got to get into these scriptures.
Right.
You know? You got to trade. You got to, basically, the Most High is giving you this treasure. He wants you to go out and invest it.
Yeah.
And make money. You know, and that's by going out propagating His word is you know, as much as possible, putting up videos, you know, edifying videos to build up, you know, build us up, you know, and to build somebody else up,
exactly,
and add to the body.
Yep.
You know, now you didn't win the exchange knowledge, and now you got the prophet is that brother.
That's it.
You know, the knowledge that the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushua bestowed upon that brother, you know, by opening up his mind so that he can understand exactly what these scriptures are talking about.
Yep. I got a quick precept. This is St. John 15:16, just to go with what you just said. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, so that you can bring forth fruit, man. Not just get it and sit on it. Like the brother's going into, you have to go out and make the Most High, to put it in that sense. You got to go make him some money, man. That's why the Lord, they got mad at the man that took his penny and put it in the napkin, man.
Right.
It didn't gain nothing. What's the point in getting this knowledge and understanding if you just going, yeah, I'm Israelite, but I ain't gonna never tell you.
You got a treasure, right? You inherit a treasure. You just inherit a treasure. It's given to you.
Right.
We're gonna give you, and you just sit on and say, I'm just gonna sit on the money.
That don't make no sense.
You know?
That don't make no sense, man. You know? It kind of reminds me of that movie, Brewster's Millions. I don't know if brothers ever saw it, but Richard Pryor had inherited, I think it was like $300 million. And the stipulation was he could take $3 million and leave, or he could spend $30 million. He had to spend $30 million in a certain amount of time in order to get the $300 million. So he went out and did his best to spend that that $30 million, you know? It's the same thing with this word, man. If you want that big prize, you got to go out and make that money, man. You got to put in the work. You can't just sit on it. Come on.
Verse 16.
Come on.
Okay. Let the word of Yahweh. Okay, we are there. Well, yeah, this is the verse. Let the word of Yahweh shall dwell in you richly in all wisdom, teaching and admonishing one another in psalms and in hymns and in spiritual songs.
Teaching and admonishing. Teaching.
And admonishing. What's admonishment? That's warning.
Right.
That's dealing with you warning your brother. If
because
you see
you
your
love
brother
him
on a path to destruction, or on a path that, you know, he getting off the path a little bit,
right?
You know, you're gonna have to warn him, hey, look, hey, bro,
you fucking up.
You fucking up right now, you know, whatever it may be. And you'll be surprised, man, you know, coming into this truth, how many different ways you can have friction between a brother, or something that could go a lot smoother. It had to take a rough path because you didn't deal with it according to the truth.
Yep.
You know, you try to go about it in the manner of the old man. You know, I'm gonna deal with this on thinking on how I used to be.
This brother done upset me, but I'm gonna go tell him. Man, that red cup over there, man, be doing some more off the wall ass shit. Instead of going to this man, I done went told this man. That's off, man.
Right.
You go to this man and tell him that way you can take care of the shit and it don't grow into a snowball, grow into a goddamn avalanche, man.
What if you didn't admonish your brother?
The same thing.
He
just gonna keep getting worse.
You
don't love him.
Barakatah, and you see him, and you just don't even say nothing to him. You don't even give it a chance. I mean, because if he don't get right, at least you can say, I warned him. And you know, so you gotta, if you see your brother going astray, you gotta warn him, let him know.
That's right. That go back to that Leviticus we read. Don't deal falsely with your brother. That's dealing falsely, man. Cause you sitting there acting like everything is good and it's far from it, man.
Right.
Salakia. Come
Let me continue. Okay. Singing with grace in your hearts to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Lord Yahushai.
Boy.
Is that the commandments? Is it talking about everything that you do?
Read it again, alright?
Okay.
Cause that ain't that something?
It says, and whatsoever ye do in the word or in word or deed, do all in the name of the Lord Yahushai, giving thanks to Yahweh and the Father by him.
That's plain, man.
See?
But you gotta know the names.
Yup. You gotta know the names. Giving thanks.
Right. How you gonna do that?
How you gonna say thank you? Oh, by keeping the commandments. Everything is just keep the commandments, and that, you know, covers it. It just talked about singing and all. It didn't talk about singing and spiritual songs, singing with grace in your heart.
Right.
So we just supposed to just keep the commandments and say Jesus the Christ. I hate they had to come out my mouth.
Yes, sir. I would hate to be one of you guys, man. Dang, the Most High done a cold number on you. That's basically what it boiled down to. He did it to Nate, and then Nate did it to you.
Yeah, y'all looking bad.
Terrible.
Verse 18. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband, as it is fit in the Lord. Husbands, love your wives, and be not bitter against them. And brothers apply these things. The brothers that do have women,
yeah,
you know, even though we understand, you know, that they ain't chaste virgins, you know, that they done laid down with many men. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna, if to get something that's untouched, that no man had laid down with, you're gonna have to get them at 12 and 13 years old.
In a whole nother country, in a whole nother part of the world. Because it's not happening over here in Babylon.
Because these girls are defiled from that. Once they periods start to come, they moon cycle, it's a wrap.
It's over.
You know?
You know? It's like the brother said, yeah, man, we deal with our women and children to the best of our ability, man. But at the end of the day, we know that they not in this thing, man.
Right.
And we know that we at the end of this age. That's the whole thing, man, because a lot of cats don't understand what time we living in.
Right, what time we living in, man. We are living in a time of the scriptures that is prophesied that there's going to be a kingdom that's more wicked, that's more abominable, that have done more treachery on the planet Earth than any other kingdom that has stood throughout time.
And they got a hold on your wife and your children, man. Which don't even belong to you if you want to get technical.
Yeah.
According to this society, you know.
You know, you can't read this and be awesome, you know,
let me go. Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Husbands, love your wives, then I'll go out and get a man. You gotta apply balance to this word, man. If you don't have a wife, seek not a wife. If you got a wife and she be pleased to dwell with you, then deal with her.
Right.
You know? And do your best to, to apply, love her.
Yeah.
Give her, if she doing right by you, then, take care of her.
Yeah.
If she ain't doing shit for you, I mean,
but giving you hell and taking and screwing around on you and all that, then you give her a bill of divorcement and you tell her to get the hell on.
Yeah, you get away from that. Okay, this children obey your parents in all things, for this is well pleasing unto the Lord. Fathers, provoke not your children to anger, lest ye be discouraged.
Lest they be discouraged.
I'm sorry, so lest they be discouraged. Servants, obey in all things your masters according to the flesh, not with eye service as men pleasers, but in singleness of heart, fearing Yahweh.
Come on.
Stop me whenever you want me to
keep
stop.
on going, bro.
And whatsoever ye do it heartily as to the Lord, and not unto men.
See there? That's the point. So you treat your brother like you would the Lord, man. That's how you do unto your brother, man.
Yep. Couple more verses.
Come on.
And it says, knowing that of the Lord ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance. For ye serve the Lord Yahweh. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done. Hey, and that's talking about brothers.
That's right.
And a lot of these things, we know how to conduct ourselves. It's just the spirit is willing, the flesh is weak, man.
Come on, bro.
And we go off and, sometimes, brothers don't utilize the brotherhood, man. The brotherhood is here for a reason, man. Not here just to kick it and fucking eat chicken and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not here just to, eat. When
right.
we get together, eat and talk shit, man. I mean, we here to get through this captivity, to make it through this captivity and endure unto the end, man.
Right.
Even though your brother can't deliver you, but your brother can do something that can strengthen you so that you can be delivered.
Iron sharpeneth iron.
And ultimately, we know it's if you're of the elect, the elect is gonna make it.
That's right.
And and what's written, they're gonna execute. They're gonna do what's written in these scriptures.
That's right.
No.
Hey, man. The Lord washed the disciples' feet, man. Who the hell are you? You got to keep that in mind, man. That's just one of the things that keep you humble, man.
Yeah, when it goes in, obey your parents, children obey your parents, that goes in, you obey your father and your mother,
real mother,
but you obey your parents in its truth.
That's right. Which are the apostles and the elders, man.
That's it.
How's about that?
The apostles and the elders, a great millstone.
Right.
It says, fathers, provoke not your children to anger, lest they be discouraged. And a lot of these cats are getting abused by ISUBK, by IUIC. They getting tortured over there. These dudes are so loud.
GOCC.
Yeah, GOCC. GOCC is so discouraged, man.
Oh, man.
I'm just, they coming out. They need answers.
Hell yeah, they do.
GMS is teaching GOCC. GMS is teaching GOCC.
Really, bro, all these groups secretly come and watch the apostles and the elders, man, for breakdowns, man.
Right.
Because y'all don't come out with breakdowns till way later on. If y'all do, and if a lot of them but won't bring them out for that simple fact, man. Because then you have to give credit where credit is due, man. You niggas are selfish, boy.
Yeah, in verse 22 it says, servants, obey in all things your masters according to the flesh. So brothers that got rank over you, man, the heads, respect your heads, man, show them respect in the different camps,
Con.
respect the elders, respect the apostles.
You mean we gonna have masters in the flesh? We got masters in this flesh. I guess a lot of you cats just skipped over this here.
Right.
Colossians the 3rd chapter, you know. See, y'all some pick and choose Israelites, man. Y'all want to pick, just like them so-called Christians. Y'all want to pick out the things that fit your flesh out of the scriptures, man. Y'all don't want to deal with the things that are uncomfortable for you, so to say. Well, which they're uncomfortable for you, man. You want to do all the things that keep you in your comfort zone in the scriptures. It don't work like that, man.
Right.
You think it was comfortable for the Lord to get up on that cross? But he did it. There's things in here that are not comfortable. But you got to do them to the best of your ability, man.
Because it's going to feel uncomfortable because we never been doing these
Never
things.
been men.
You know? In the world, what you did in the world if you 25, for 25 years, you've been doing things all wrong. If you 30 years old, here in 2017, you've been doing things all wrong.
For
everything.
years.
For years. Bad practices, bad habits, bad thinking practice.
Right.
Bad thinking habits.
Whole thought processes
all
jacked up.
Messed up. Thinking things completely contrary to what these scriptures tell you to do.
Yep.
How to think, how to handle things, get things done.
You know, Jacob procrastinate.
You know?
But that's thinking like that old man. When we got something going on, we got to get on it immediately, man. Ain't no procrastinating with the truth, man. Get it done it now. Do it. Don't sit and wait.
That's right. Man, I just finished this. I just read the last verse and that's it, bro. Colossians chapter 3, 20, verse 25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done. So, man, that's part of this truth and worshiping Yahweh B'Ashem Yahweh Shai, being a brother to your brother, being honest and doing this ministry, being on fire doing this ministry, putting up videos, studying, conducting lessons with the brothers, the brothers that believe, the brothers that are showing themselves worthy, and faithful.
Right. That's right.
And it says, and there is no respective person.
That's right.
So you can't have respective persons in this truth.
That's right.
You can't say because this man is on this status in my mind anyway.
Right.
Then I'm gonna treat him different when it comes down to judging the matter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna favor in his direction more because, I don't want to break our bond that we got.
This brother calls me 2 and 3 times a week and we talk all the time. Me and this brother, we always go out and have a drink.
Right.
So shit, yeah, I know he fucked up, but that's my brother, man. Well, you not treating him like a brother if you have respect of persons in judgment, man.
Yeah, in judgment.
That's really showing him malice, man. Cause what's gonna end up happening, all that shit gonna keep slipping by and you not gonna admonish him. And the next thing you know, he gonna get destroyed. Cause if you'd have just did simply what it said in this 3rd chapter,
right,
it could have been avoided. And then ultimately you'll have that man's blood on your hands. That ain't what you want.
Yo.
No. That was it, huh?
Right. Saying this, I'm just real quick. I'm gonna close out. Saying this, let's go back to this verse.
Come on.
Just real quick. Verse 22, it says, servants obey in all things your masters according to the flesh. What about on your job?
Right.
Should you obey your master?
Shit. You want your job?
But then what if you not, just saying, you know what, I'm in this truth.
I'm above this man.
Right, I can do as I want to do.
I'm a Hebrew Israelite.
Because I'm not in captivity, you know. But Jake could think, you know, on these job sites, you know, brothers, you know, outside of, you know, the realm of this truth. Because part of it is being wise as a serpent,
That's
man.
right. That's why
it's a big part of it.
Come,
yeah, go ahead.
You ain't gonna catch us going to work with a garment on.
Right.
Because if I leave here with my garment on, my mentality is whoever asks me about what it is I'm wearing, I gotta break it down to them. Wherever I go, if I show up to work with fringes on my shirt, I have to already have in my mind that somebody's gonna ask me why I'm wearing this, and I'm gonna have to explain it to them. Or you can lie to them, but they gonna want to know.
What about this? Man, Esau working me too hard. You know, the scriptures say, woe unto him that decree unrighteous decrees. Man, fuck it, I'm gonna take off more days than what I have. Then push it to the limit. You know,
Like
I know I'm out of sick days, or I don't even get sick days, and I'm a, you know, you know, shit, I deserve 3 days off. Shit,
I'm an Israelite.
not consecutive, but a day here, a day there. Now you got 3 days, and then eventually you done been so negligent at the job because Esau is unrighteous,
Right.
you know. But you wasn't wise as a serpent and just had to deal with his system. We in this man's system.
No, I'm gonna go to work with my garment on and a mitre, scriptures in hand, and I'm gonna go up to my boss and tell him, look, the law say that you're supposed to pay a man before the sun go down, and you don't supposed to hold the earnings of a poor man. I'm in need of my pay. I need my pay right now. I'm an Israelite,
Right.
man. I keep these laws. And America saying, God, we trust. So give me my money right now. And I want real money. I want gold, or I want some property. They gonna get you out of there quick.
You gonna laugh in your damn face.
First. Then they gonna call security and you gonna be gone. And not only that, when you try to go get another job and they do a backup, well, was he a good employee? Yeah, all the way up until the day he came in here with some kind of dress on. Yeah, and it's talking about the Bible.
You know, with some terroristic demands.
Yeah, that's terroristic.
You know?
Shit, yeah.
He came in with terroristic demands. You know?
Well, I don't think we're gonna be hiring him. Now you can't get a job. Now how you gonna take care of your wife and all that? You see? It's a balance to this whole thing, man. It's a balance, man. Be ye wise as a serpent, man.
You can close
Now
down.
that's it, man. You know, hopefully, you know, brothers was edified as well as sisters. If you know, for any sister that may be watching, you know. And we're gonna close it out with that. We're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the men that rule well over the nation of Israel, and peace and blessings to the elect. Till the next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Oh, that's the good chemtrails.